So this next song is by Bob Dylan, and it's called, actually, it's not from Bob Dylan, it's from the Steel Drivers, and it's called If It Hadn't Been for Love. And Adele covered this on her Royal Albert Hall CD. She does an amazing version. It's super cool. And I'm pleading my case in front of the judge. That's what I'm thinking of here.
For love, I never would have caught the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. I never would have run through the blinding rain without $1 to my name if it hadn't been for love. I never would have known the trouble that I'm in if it hadn't been for love. I'd have been gone like the wayward wind if it hadn't been for love. Nobody knows it better than me. I wouldn't be wishing that I was free if it hadn't been for love. I never would have had a mind to track him down if it hadn't been for love. I'd never have gone to that side of town if it hadn't been for love. I never would have loaded up the 44. I put myself behind this jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. Oh, gold walls against my will. At least I know he's lying still. Oh, cold walls without parole. Lord, have mercy on my soul. Never would have hitchhiked to Birmingham if it hadn't been for love. Never would have caught the train to Louisiana if it hadn't been for love. I never would have loaded up the 44. I put myself behind this jailhouse door if it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love. If it hadn't been for love.
Well done, Kirk.